Hello and welcome to week 4. Thanks for making it this far. I really appreciate it. I know that there's still some people that are a little bit concerned about the class. We're going to make it through this, okay? The more that you can talk with me about what you want or what you're concerned about, the better I can help make sure that this class is what you want it to be. But we need to have that conversation open. So thank you to everybody who's been emailing me with questions. Thank you to everybody that's been emailing with comments. Keep those up. That's fantastic. Wanted to go over just a little bit of what we're doing in week 4. Week 4 is going to be all about talking about what makes a speaker effective. Now, I could talk about this for days. I do talk about it for days. I teach an intro to public speaking course, or I've taught several different versions of them over the course of the last 5 years. You know what an intro to public speaking course says makes a speaker effective, but you also know what you do when you listen to people not for a public speaking class, all right? So I want you to keep in mind some of the principles you talked about in your intro to public speaking class, but I also want you to be really honest about what you think about when you're evaluating other people speaking. Do you look just for ums? I know that's what a lot of people's public speaking classes have looked for. I don't think that's the biggest thing you need to concern yourself with when you're evaluating if someone's a credible speaker that's affecting you or not. Is it their flow? Is it their eye contact? Does it matter if they're chewing gum? These are some of the things that I think we jump to when we're looking at, is someone an effective speaker? But I think there's more to it than that. So I want you to evaluate lots of speakers and think about what makes someone effective to you. What is impactful to you? This is what we're going to be using to create the rubric for this class. So to learn a little bit more about what makes a TED Talk effective and what makes a speaker effective, because TED Talks are what we're talking about in this class, what I want to do is I want to talk through the assignment for this week. In place of a lecture, I want you to go listen to other people speak. Part of becoming a more effective speaker yourself is listening to other people speaking. So for this week, I want you to listen to 8 TED Talks. That's taking the place of what you might be doing for a lecture each week. Because remember, if this was a face-to-face class, we'd be meeting for about 3 hours, then you'd have some homework to do. So you're talking somewhere between 4 and 5 hours worth of work in a regular week. This is going to be significantly less time than that. So what I want you to do is I want you to select 8 TED Talks that you can watch. Go to TED.com. There's instructions here on the assignment. In your first video, I want you to think about sections A through D here for criteria as you're evaluating and analyzing the speech. Then I want you to watch the rest of the videos that you've chosen. I want you to add one more criteria as you watch videos 2 through 8. How did this video compare with the previous videos you've watched? Was it better? Was it worse? What made it better or worse? Then I want you to look back over all of the notes that you took from these speeches. And I want this to be pretty in-depth. I want you to take some time with this, because becoming an effective speaker means looking at other people and saying what makes them good, what makes them bad. How can I emulate that? How can I change my style? How is my style the same? How is my style different? It's a lot of reflection and a lot of analysis. So I want you to do that analysis this week. After you've looked over those notes and you take a look at what makes someone effective or not effective, I want you to create what your version of a rubric would be for this class. What should I be looking for when I'm evaluating your speeches? What makes someone an effective speaker to you? So I want you to create that rubric. I'll put up several examples on Moodle so you'll get a chance to see how other people create rubrics. But I want to see, if you were creating a rubric for this class, how would you grade yourself and your peers? I'm looking forward to seeing what you come up with this week. Let me know if you have any questions, and I'm happy to be here to help. Thanks so much.